It's a Scotty Ray Report, reliable, fast, and true. Headlines, weather, local news, he brings it all to you. From the courthouse to the back roads, he don't miss a thing. Traffic, storms, communities, on top of everything. Bringing you the news you need at home or on your drive. Listening, it's Scotty Ray time.
And good morning. I'm your friend Scotty Ray. It is Thursday, and I'm about to get tired. I tried to beat the storm getting up, and that makes you sleepy.
It's wet.
It's very wet outside.
And it's going to stay wet.
Use caution throughout the day. And again, one of our the worst that I see at this point is around 11 to 1. If you didn't watch the forecast just a few moments ago, 11 to 1 for the Meridian area. South of Meridian, going to be a little bit worse as we get into Wayne County all the way to Mobile, the Biloxi area, and east into Alabama is going to see the worst of weather that comes through, the heavier rain. Not saying that we can't see it here, because you know how storms do, it's Mother Nature, but it looks as though that worst will be south of us, and we'll watch this. Even Decatur is going to get a little bit. Let's go back to Radar Odie and pull this up so everybody can.
Still, our biggest threat right now is some saturated trees.
Oh, yeah.
Falling.
As we look at that, and again, it's not bad right now, but this is this nasty gram that is on the way.
Yeah,
and
it's coming.
It's sending a message.
And everything is already wet, and it's going to have a little bit of wind. Nothing outrageous, but it's not going to take a whole lot of wind.
If you're going around, if you're leaving Meridian now going to Jackson after you get past Newton, that first welcome center, the eastbound lane one, is pretty rough right there as you're coming into Forest, as you get down into Raleigh there at the courthouse here, Silverina. Lewin is starting to see those showers, and it's coming across. This is going to make its way into here. And this is, Odie, running a little bit slower. This was predicted 2 hours ago to be here by 7. Yeah. And so it's slowed down a little bit. So expect everything to just kind of do this for a little while.
Oh, Norman T's doing a little traveling down. I think he said Hattiesburg yesterday when I talked to him. And
what's he doing there?
There is no telling what he's doing there. He said it's going to be bad, and I said, you're going to be wet.
That's true.
So, at least you're still a little south of this main storm there, Norman. But yeah, be safe on your trip. And everybody else is out there on the highway. Now, you might want to wait a minute before you get on in Hattiesburg. Let that one cell get on by there. But,
yeah.
Man, power outages.
And again, Clark County, they're doing good to find candles right now because it's been a run at the Dollar General. Those could see to get in. Let's pull this back up as we look at this. Look at Clark County. In one area, 1,900, 660 in another, 1,200 on the other side, and then scattered throughout it there. Even in Nancy, there's a little bit there. But that's huge for Clark County to be that dark, and that is very dark.
And that is a service area of Environment Masters.
Yes, sir.
Who we're going to continue to say a great studio sponsor and an overall sponsor. But this company here will come out and install you a Generac full home generator system. So when we have days like this, and here's the sad part, this is not uncommon.
Nope, it's not.
And a whole home generator is the way to go. It will crank up not long after, just seconds after the power goes out. And then you're talking one company that does heating and air, does all your plumbing, does all your electrical. Now come out and install your generator. They can take care of everything there. One company to do that. Call them today. Say, hey, look, I keep hearing about y'all's whole home generator. Come out and tell me what this thing's going to do for comfort.
Wouldn't it be nice? This one person over in Newton County, I ain't picking on people, but this one fella that lives right here on Ridge Road, here he is. He's without power.
The pole must be in your yard.
Whoops.
Man. And I don't want to dishearten you, but you're not real high up on their radar right now.
Not one. They're dealing with those other 3,000 or 4,000 over here. As you look here, let's take a look over in Neshoba County. Union area. And there's a scattered over here on the west side of the county. There's about 50 people. In the northern portion, not much. But right across into Neshoba County there, right there at Barfoot, about 22 people without power. And even in the eastern side up here off Highway 21, we got a few folks without power there at the intersection of 491 and 16 without power there, Odie. And still in Meridian, it on the Mississippi Power side, it hasn't changed. To my knowledge, they're still working on this tree that is down. They had it closed. Apparently, a power line got struck with this right here, 39th Avenue in between 13th and 14th Street. Right there is where we had some of the worst, where a tree hit the line. 32nd Avenue's got one person, 3 people, and then we had one over here, and they must have got him on, and then 23rd Street on. This will be real close to Eastern Gardens. We got one customer out in that area. So they're working on the industrial park back in here. That's where that 18-wheeler the other day took that turn and fell off in the ditch.
Oof.
So the power-wise, that's what we got right now. Doesn't mean we're not going to get more before this is all said and done. But
yeah,
a wet morning, isn't it?
Joe, be careful. Y'all getting off the Valor down there in Nolans. Y'all have got, what, about another hour before they open the door, start letting y'all out if you're on time. And be safe on your way back from Nolans. I'm hearing sirens. What area you hearing sirens at, Miss Teresa? We got sirens going everywhere. So y'all be careful.
I'm looking here. I don't have any warnings. I don't know what the sirens would be about. There's no warnings.
Well, no, I think she's talking about on top of some vehicles.
All right. Let me double check here, see if I've got anything. Odie, I'm telling you, I cannot get along with these phones and having to put in a code. This one no longer accepts my face. I guess I don't look like I got old and it doesn't recognize me no more and it won't let me in.
It just won't do it, huh?
I have nothing there. Let me check here.
Now, we have no warnings. So that's a good thing.
I hadn't gotten anything major since we had that little
36th Street. We have some popos headed that way.
36th Street. Okay. Keep us updated.
Yeah.
We'll get into some fires that happened yesterday. It was a little bit of everything that went on. We'll break it down as to what went on. We do have only 2 closings, Odie, and I meant to bring that up. Let me see if I can find that again. Sometimes I'm slower on the draw.
Hey, it's all right.
Bad weather closings today is only 2 places that we have listed: Meridian High Summer School and also United Methodist Day School will be closed. Everybody else, to our knowledge, is business as usual, and you got to get them to go to work. Whether you got power or not, Clark County, you got to go on down there and face it.
Take you a bath out of a jug.
Yes, sir. Now, assume that none of this is affecting county buildings. We'll send a text in Clark County and find out if anything is still opening on time due to the power outage, or if they're going to hold off since there's such a large power outage out down there. All right, we'll be right back as we get this day underway. Y'all hang with us.
When your windshield cracks, you need someone you can trust. At Advanced Auto Glass by Joey, experience matters. We handle everything from rock chips to full replacements, even power window repair, servicing all vehicle types. Let us keep you safe and back on the road. We are local, proud to serve you with honest, reliable service. Call us today at 601-286-3405. Advanced Auto Glass by Joey, certified, trusted, local.
Bring on long days, sweltering heat, and acres that just won't end. Exmark mowers were born to deliver legendary reliability, signature cut quality, and stubborn durability that refuses to give in. Because like you, Exmark mowers were built for this. Visit your local dealer or explore an Exmark online for special finance offers available now.
Hi folks, Paul Brown with Dixie Buildings. We're here to take care of all your building needs for your personal and your business needs. That includes portable buildings, carports, sheds. Don't forget your hunting camps are coming in. You can start out with our 8x10s. If we cannot
Well, that was quick as we gather our thoughts and begin this day. Anything new on your end?
No, not a thing. So
Still in effect, flood warning for the Chickasaw and Clark County. That has not gone away. That is still in effect as we look at those. Otherwise, we don't have any warnings, any watches, just being prepared today. Do you remember Frank Sinatra?
I do.
His opening act, who was scary, is now 86, has passed away. Long time, done that forever there, Tom Dreesen. And also, and the reason I bring that up is we don't know who number 3 is, and maybe I've missed it. It comes in groups of 3s of celebrities and, well, hometowns. You know how that is. Chicago. And we were talking about the different songs that the group Chicago sang.
Yeah.
I had a little confusion on who did what, but most of their stuff was belly rubbing stuff, the best I can remember. Odie's going to bring up some of that good stuff there. But one of the founding members has passed away at the age of 81. Walter, if I'm going to pronounce his name correctly, Paradiser, 81 years old. He had Alzheimer's. He'd been sick for a little bit and passed away. So condolences to them as they go through this terrible time. Did you find any of their songs, what it says Chicago saying?
We didn't do Chicago. Let's pull up a Chicago.
You know, every time the word Chicago is, I think of the blues guy, Sweet Home Chicago, but that's not what they did. Give me a song there, Otis.
All right, let's see. Let's pull them up, the old band here.
What'd they do?
And
Color My World. Well, Bob says Color My World. I don't know that one. Give me something else. Was it something big?
The big thing. No. All right. So, well,
we don't think they've done anything. And Odie's sick. Let's see here. Bless his heart. Well, that plan went south there.
Boy. All right. Let's get down here. Why is this thing not giving me?
Well, I don't know. Let's see here. Let's see. Greatest hits that they done.
There you go. That would do it.
Saturday in the Park, don't know that one. If You Leave Me Now, don't know that one. You're My Inspiration. Nope, don't know any of those. Huh.
Yeah, you know my inspiration. You just don't. It just doesn't sound right. You know it.
Maybe I didn't type that in right. I'm hard to say. Long Train Running. Nope, don't know that one. None of these do I know. They got to have something that I know.
If you heard You're the Inspiration, you would know it.
Along Comes a Woman.
I don't want to live without you.
I heard that one.
I don't want to. Yeah. Look away. You're a hard habit to break.
Nope, don't know that one.
Oh, now, come on. That was a pretty good song.
Apparently, they're not as big as a group Journey, correct?
No,
Okay.
No. Journey was on up there a little bit.
They knew a small town girl. Even I know that. Y'all ever pictured John Anderson singing that? Just a small town girl. If we ever need a laugh,
we're going to go back to it.
But apparently, I don't know anything that Chicago does.
35 or 624.
That's an 8675.
Well, 309.
Who sang that?
Him. I don't know who sang it, but that's a phone number.
See, in country, we had smaller numbers like BR 549. We all knew that.
That was a hee-haw right there. That was good TV.
Yeah, but so I know. Sorry about that. I really thought Chicago was bigger than that.
You know more than you think. You just don't know them by the title.
What happens, J.D. Vance? This I brought up what a good job J.D. did when he was attacked by 5 people. The guy is very well spoken and keeps his cool even when he's being hit on both sides of him. People, and oddly, Odie, I don't know how to take it. He got an endorsement after he argued with it. The Joy girl with the red hair from The View.
The real dumb one down. Well, there's 2 real dumb.
She said that she would vote for him. She said she wouldn't be opposed to voting for JD after sitting down and talking to him. That's kind of scary.
Because he did keep his composure.
He did.
Oh.
They ain't nothing they done to that man that made him mad.
And he answered every single question.
Whew.
He didn't hide anything. And he explained the thought process. And we need that.
Yeah.
We got a good guy here.
I like him, and we'll see what becomes of this at the next election. We expect him to be the presidential candidate with little Marco being the next one there.
Look, He has really impressed me.
He is. He's
over
good.
the last couple of years. Oh, like him.
Brian says that Chicago did a song called I'm a Man. Oh, yeah, a song that you will not hear Boy George sing. Huh. Yeah, let's move on.
Oh man, yeah.
Utah.
If you leave me now, they all right, Colton. They did that.
Huh.
Well, how about that?
Janice, good morning there. It's always interesting because there's so many of us that watch this, just that have different backgrounds, different cultures of what you grew up with and what I grew up with, and we learn so much from each other each day. I truly do. From these comments, I learn so much each day. I walk away a smarter fella every day. That's no lie. Utah, and I'm not talking about Utah, Alabama. I'm talking about the state of Utah where it's okay to marry 10, 12 wives. That state.
Oh, yeah. They make TV shows.
Is it legal over there to do that, or they just do it?
I don't know if bigamy is illegal or if they just kind of
don't put on paper that they marry the other ones.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, I mean, he had a house. Well, all of his houses had a different wife,
and he done lost all of them, hadn't he?
Sidewalks that went all the way around. Yeah, I think a couple of them's taking him to court.
I can't imagine having that many wives. You can't make one happy. How could you keep 6 happy?
We just got a text.
Well, who from?
Boy, y'all are so pitiful when it comes to music. Scotty Ray more so than you on this one. Chicago was big in the 70s and 80s.
Really? I mean,
from my wife.
I just. Chicago. I remember seeing it. They were like the opening act for Journey or something.
No, they wasn't that little.
You sure?
Yeah.
And who was it that sang I'm a Dirty White Boy? Foreigner. They were amongst all that, and he done Jukebox Hero.
Right.
Where he stood outside with a cheap guitar and something. And he wanted to look, he couldn't afford the concert or something and couldn't get in.
That was good music.
Yeah, that was Jukebox Hero. Yeah, that's been a while. And what else did they do?
Journey? Foreigner.
They had some Lovebird song stuff, didn't they?
Yeah, they had a couple.
But
I'm
honestly,
get called dumb again by my own
Odie, out of all those people, it would really be hard to beat Steve Perry. Steve Perry just was it on a stick for Foreigner. And I didn't even listen to that music, and I knew what it was. It crossed over. I want to say Bob Kingsley even had to cover a few of those. You know I'm right. What are you getting into there?
I want to know what love is. Everybody knows that.
I've
Waiting
heard that
for
one.
a girl like you.
I've been waiting.
Urgent.
Yep, heard that
All
one.
right. Jukebox Hero. Ooh, Hot Blooded.
I'm hot blooded.
Yeah.
Check it and see.
Yours cold as ice.
Oh yeah.
Feels like the first time.
I've heard that one.
Yeah. Oh, Head Games.
Yep.
Yeah. Dirty White Boy. Double Vision.
That double. Yep, know that one.
That was yesterday.
Don't know that.
Say you will. Say you. You remember that one?
That ranks right up there with Ebony and Ivory.
All right. Blue Morning, Blue Day.
Nope.
Oh, long, long way from home.
Nope.
I don't want to live without you.
Maybe.
Yep. Star Rider.
Nope.
Girl on the Moon.
Nope.
Heart turns to stone.
Yeah, it got real weak there in the end, as y'all can
Head
tell.
knocker when it comes to love.
But they had some songs. What group was that?
That was Foreigner.
Foreigner.
Yeah,
but again, they're still
here.
Foreigner was so far from Journey. It blessed their hearts. They were trying.
I love you too, baby. She's trying to make up for it now.
And I'll think of some of those Foreigner songs. Steve Perry was not. No, he was in the other one there.
He was in Journey.
When
he was in Journey.
He was the lead singer for Journey, and then he done something on his own.
So Teresa, Foreigner, and Journey were her favorite, and they were good. They up there. I like them. I really do.
And now, and I kid y'all not, had any of that music be released today, it would be known as country.
Do they still have country?
No. No, but it would be what's played on those whatevers they are.
So you saying country would be like rock and rap?
Yeah, country is over of what they release. It is like gone.
There's some people. Zach Top.
Yep, he's there.
He's trying to come back with it. Gabby Barrett, she's trying to do a little
Don't know
bit,
her.
but she's from over in Muscle Shoals. She'll be playing at Trump's big party.
Huh.
You got a few more that's wanting to push country.
And then some of them are raw country, which
Sandra, you don't really want us to sing.
we can't.
We
sing.
have to make it funny because that's the only way we can
We
sing.
cannot sing. God didn't bless me with that, and God gives you hints along the way that tells you you're not good at something. Like Miss Crickard when she told me to never sing. She said, "You do all the speaking parts, Scotty Ray."
Now, Miss Harrington tried to teach me, and she had me singing. She told me, she says, a little lower. She didn't mean bass.
What was
she meant the whole volume.
A little bit lower now.
A little bit lower now. Yeah.
A little bit louder.
I led to sing the lead on that
Makes
one.
you want to jump, shout. What was that song? It was
I
an
can't
Animal
remember,
House.
yeah.
Let it up.
Oh, dang. Yeah.
That was good though.
a little bit lower. Yeah, that was the part I sang.
Those are a few of the songs. And how we got off on songs, I don't know. But welcome to the show. It often happens there where we get sidetracked from telling you what's going on. It's just it's a habit. We're sorry about that.
Oh, wait a minute. All right, so we're hearing now that Steve Perry was in Journey until they kicked him out.
Yeah, he was the lead singer of Journey.
Oh, I was thinking of Foreigner. Yeah.
he was lead singer.
He was in, that's
And
right.
they done
He
something
was.
dirty. You know, he had that long hair, and you had to stare at him and make sure that he was a dude there for a while.
Well, a lot of them did.
Yeah, bless their hearts.
It was all puffy. They stood up in there and teased it. I can't say nothing. I wore hair like that.
Yeah, not I, said the brown cow.
I still got a picture with my
We
hair.
have a missing person over in Choctaw County, Alabama, the Needham, Alabama area here. And let's take a look here. To my knowledge, he has not been found. We spoke with the sheriff last night, somewhere around 10 o'clock last night. He was still missing there. They're needing the public's help finding this. This is Glynn Allen Roberts. He's 72 years old and is missing from the Needham, Alabama area. If you happen to see him, call the sheriff's department at 205-459-5951 or just simply call 911 if you happen to see him somewhere. It's wet, doesn't need to be out. And as we get an update on that story, we'll get that out to you, Odie.
Man, we hate that. So yeah, if y'all see this man, know where he's at, call 911.
I asked for an update on this, and I didn't get it. So I'm going to go back over what I know at this point. Over a 2-day, it was probably a 12-hour period here in Meridian. We had 2 people stabbed, Odie. And I asked for an update on the second one. I got all the information on the first guy, but the second guy that was hurt, I didn't get an update on this. So we'll tell you what we know and what we've got now. And here's the story where we posted this. The first one, 17th Avenue. This would be, if you're in Meridian, this would be behind the hospitals headed north. Do you kind of got a visual of that?
Yeah.
It was a guy that was sitting in his car, had his window rolled down. And this is where I warn each and every one of you. I know that there's a lot of people that when you take a picture of a buggy and somebody, like me and Angie went out to eat the other night, and we were sitting there next to the interstate, and I looked over and I said, Angie. And this guy walks up to a curb, sits down. Nothing wrong with that. And then he lays backwards, and then he no shirt, barely had any pants on. And does this for about 30 minutes. I mean, he wasn't dying. He was just doing what he does. Those are the folks that you don't approach. If you're wanting to help, call the law and they'll have them move along.
You don't know the mindset.
Right. There is, I was told of someone last night that had a business that finally got tired of it, just closed it because it had so much of it. Just wasn't worth it. Had somebody that just kept going to the bathroom in front of their business all the time. And the deal that we've got with, is it Southern poverty law to where you can't do certain things?
Yeah.
They just got fed up with it. But as we get back to the stabbing, this is the same type people. Guy was sitting in his car, had his window rolled down, and someone approaches him at his window and asks for a buck or two or something and then wanted to ride. And the guy's sitting there listening to him, and he just picks up a pick right in his arm. as he had it
Man.
laid out, and it went in. So he had to drive himself to the hospital with that wound. The guy runs off. They never got him. All the best I can tell you, it was a white guy that did it. I have no other description than that. And the guy runs off. He's going to be okay, but still, I drive around every day and every night in that area. She's
looking for him. Dirty white boy, come here. That's the type of people that we need for two reasons. We need to get them off the street.
Yes, sir.
Because safety for our people. Number two, we need to get them in a facility where they can get help.
And that
for
is
their betterment.
Now, the second one is the one that I don't know much about. If there was an argument, if it was a fight, I don't know. But a guy, and again, he walked to a local hospital and goes in and goes, "Hey, I need a little help." And he was in this area here, had been cut pretty bad. Was taken for surgery, and I don't know anything past that. That's as much as I've got on that. And I'm trying to get an update on it.
Wow.
But I have not been given that information. I don't know the severity of it, but it was bad enough that he had to have surgery. I know that much. What caused it, where it happened, I don't have a location, but I'll say this. If you walked to a hospital, it had to be in that general area. You wouldn't be able to go very far, which would put it kind of that same area there as the other guy that got the in the arm. That's in walking distance.
Man,
of a hospital.
that's something. So he ain't gone far. A white boy still around there somewhere.
Again, I'm guessing that he could be connected to the two. He may not be. It could have been an isolated incident. Two friends fighting over a girl.
Don't have a clue. That's possible too.
99 or 97% of the time, every argument is over love in some shape, form, or way.
Yeah,
you know that.
Yeah.
She's ugly, but she's mine. We're redneck.
Man, yeah.
Go ahead and take her. You can't afford her.
Yeah. That's
but
somebody somewhere is tired of her.
Yep. There's a line that goes with that next.
That's it.
We got more on the way. Y'all buckle up.
Attention all Medicare recipients. Are rising healthcare costs affecting your budget? As always, Parker Marketing is here for you. Now is the open enrollment period for Medicare Advantage. Call or come by Parker Marketing, and one of our friendly staff will help you navigate the changes and review your plan for the coming year. Now is the time to act. Call, visit our website, or come see us today at Parker Marketing.
Our local headlines are brought to you by The Rock House, Highway 19 North.
At the Back Porch, we're bringing families back together for fun, food, and all the things you love to enjoy around your home. Every event starts with a great grill, great cookware, and accessories. Add in some locally sourced meat and dairy, along with frozen vegetables and casseroles, and over 500 brands of spices and sauces. Relax in our chairs, swings, daybeds, and have fun with our cornhole boards. From coolers to trailers, we have everything you need. When you see the big chair, you've made it to the Back Porch.
Home is where we do the things we love with the people we love. So what if we live tomorrow in the same place as we did yesterday, with help?
Welcome back. Still some comments. Somebody said Chicago was on the scene before Journey arrived. And Odie, I almost forgot about this one. I'll bring this up for honorable mention because I can remember seeing the video. Of course, we had to go visit people in Kemper County growing up that had MTV because we did not. There was no such thing as cable in Kemper County until like 91.
Yeah. Boy, get up there and turn that antenna just a little bit to the west.
I remember watching the video at somebody's house, and Steve Perry was Fatefully. Do you remember that?
Yeah.
Highway something it starts out. It was talking about being on a tour bus. I'll be yours faithfully. Y'all remember that? Pretty cool little song there.
Yeah.
And do you remember Oh Sherry?
Yep. I definitely remember that.
Yeah, okay. And apparently they had a bunch of other songs there. Okay. Don't Stop Believing. That was big. Probably their biggest one. Yesterday, Odie, we had a fire, and I had no idea that there was a house in the bushes because the trees had gotten so big. It was called into the Meridian Fire Department. There's a brush fire over by the snowball bush.
That's by the old Mazingo's grocery, isn't it?
Sure is. But did you know there was a building behind that?
No.
I did not. Let's go to the scene there as you'll see. See the smoke and the trees there? Right over there. And as you turn that on,
you can tell that was something good.
But it's hidden by the pine trees in the back there. That's where she was there. And we had a fire there. The Meridian Fire Department ran up in the briars and the brambles, and they put the fire out and got it contained. It didn't go anywhere else. But that was a good little fire there that broke out.
Look at that. Turnbow, you're the first one that said anything about my hairdo. I did get a haircut last weekend. You would have known that earlier if you wasn't out there playing with them honeybees, trying to get you some honey.
I didn't notice, Odie. I don't mean it.
See, Turnbow, the only one that even noticed that I got my ears lowered. Boy, I feel better. Did you get? I want to know, Turnbow, did you get stung while you had all them bees crawling over you? Scotty Ray's been thinking about since he's running out of chickens to get a beehive.
No, I'm not. That's Odie's dream. You can have them.
I want someplace I can get honey, but I don't want the bees.
I want nothing to do with it. Yesterday afternoon, I got a phone call that said, hey, could you come down to the 18th Avenue Bridge? And it was some Michael Jackson moves going on as cars went by where he was trying to tap the cars as we go here to take a look there. There he is on top of the bridge up there. He was just doing his thing there, slapping cars as they went over the bridge.
Now, doesn't he know if he went to the 22nd Avenue Bridge, he's got a whole concrete pad he could walk on?
He could have. But no, let's go to this bridge there and interfere with traffic. Again, that was yesterday afternoon. And you have to be careful. Had he been here and you topped that hill, you wouldn't know someone was there and there'd be nowhere to go. Just be cautious. Be on the lookout, I guess, is the way to put that.
All right, we're getting County Road 370 at the Lauderdale County, Clark County line. That's Point Juanita Road. They have closed that road now because of the amount of rain and flooding has washed the road out. So be careful. If you're out there on Point Juanita Lake Road, that road just washed out.
I was going to see if
Sheriff,
I can.
is that inside Clark County or is it inside Lauderdale County?
I'm going to say it's going to be Clark County.
I am too, since we got the Clark County Sheriff.
Yeah, Anthony on it. Where am I? I'm in the right neighborhood over here somewhere, aren't I? In this area?
Off Highway 11. Yeah, you're fairly close to it. It's going to be back over to the right.
Enterprise up
right
in
inside Clark County. Go.
Here's Dunn's Fall. That's right at the line. So is that this direction?
If you take Highway 11, yeah. So go up to, you know where the old PV store is?
Roughly, but not quickly on a map, I don't.
I think it's going to be south. I mean, north of there.
North is yonder way.
Yeah. South. I was right the first time.
There's Dunn's Falls. Well, I figured out.
It's off Highway 80. Dun, dun, dun.
But it comes down in here somewhere.
There we go, through Meehan.
This is Meehan Savoy. Boy, I'm off here.
Yeah.
Here we go. There we go. Point Juanita Lake Road.
Yeah.
So,
all right, and he says, about a half a mile inside Clark County.
And we're somewhere in here.
From the line.
I bet that was horrendous. Somebody watching that, me trying to figure out where that is.
They're all laughing out there.
I didn't have that one. I knew roughly about where it was. Meehan is south of there, so we got a flooded road there.
Now, to get some of these weather alerts, we had a company that we used to push out stuff, and we're changing that to save the county a lot of money. And you can go to Lauderdale Emergency Management Agency on Facebook, and go scroll down. There's a post where it says that we're switching, and there's the link, and you can click that link. We had pushed out some QR codes, but you can get that link. Yes, sign up for it, and you do that for two reasons, because we push out alerts to your home address when an alert goes out in that area, or your cell phone. And you can also get updates on other things that you want to click on. But this is a lot better system. We can do more with it. But go in there and sign up for that so you'll know when we get watches, warnings, and all that kind of good stuff. As long as it's in your area. If you're not in a warning area, you're not going to get a notification for it. So using a lot of good technology. So y'all go sign up for that. Lauderdale Emergency Management Agency. Go down there to regroup, click on it, sign up. Good to go. Nobody gets rid of your information, sells it, or nothing. It's done.
There you are.
Yeah.
Hey, if you're a car dealer, it might be a good idea to call the Union Public Schools today because I think they need a new car. Ooh. There it is.
That's probably that bee that stung Turnbow.
As you can notice, the aerobags are hanging out the windows there. This would happen near Sonic in Newton yesterday as we look at this.
All right, I got a question that just came to mind. First one popped up. I can imagine what you're going for. Does it say student driver on the back?
I don't know because I can't see the back there. But we did get this statement from the school. School district employee
okay.
was involved in an accident in Newton operating a district vehicle on district business. They said district a lot there. Based on the information they had at this time, the employee and the occupant of the other vehicle are okay. That's good. At the request of the district, as precaution, the employee was taken to a hospital. You kind of have to do that when it comes to companies, just to be sure. And Newton Police Department is investigating that. I think everybody's okay. It just went flop.
Ooh. Yeah, you go to the hub because you got to take a test while you're there.
But you're right. I got asked that a lot about the student driver. It goes together.
It does. Oh, wait a minute. They don't teach driving anymore, do they?
I don't know. Tommy Dale taught it at Lauderdale County forever.
Coach Boatner did. We talked about Coyote Ugly yesterday, and Coach Boatner let you know real quick, if you're Coyote Ugly, you better learn how to change your own tire.
Boy, oh boy. You can't say things like that in school anymore.
No. Somebody get their feelings hurt.
Well, they say an ugly girl will leave you too, but well, who cares? That was a song. That was a song. We'll be right back as this morning travels along. It's already 7:40. Again, rain in the forecast. We're going to go back and touch on all that to let you know what's going on with that.
Yeah.
Again, the most serious of weather will be south of Meridian, the Mississippi Gulf Coast area, into Alabama. Wayne County could have some rough stuff. We'll watch that also throughout the day to make sure that it's all okay there. Power blinking in Conahatta, we're being told there.
Uh-oh.
All right there. We'll be right back.
For over 40 years, you've been able to count on Watt Equipment in DeKalb, Mississippi. They've got your Massey Ferguson's brand new 23 up to 135 horse cab and air tractors. They've got all your hay equipment needs, all your bush hogs. If your tractor needs it, they got it. Also remember, they service all makes and models, whether it's green, orange, blue, red, or yellow. They can get your parts in, they can do your service on your equipment. Don't forget Watt Equipment, DeKalb, Mississippi.
Collinsville, Mr. Discount Drugs, your local pharmacy and gift shop, thanks you for your continued support. Whether you shop with us in-store, through our app, over the phone, or in our drive-thru, our team will provide the best personalized customer service experience you expect from your local pharmacy. When you call or message us, you are promptly greeted by the Mr. Discount team that's ready to help. When you choose our pharmacy, you're choosing a locally owned pharmacy that cares about you and your community. Collinsville, Mr. Discount Drugs, makes a difference.
If your car needs any kind of maintenance, see our friends at Eastgate Tire Service in Meridian, Mississippi. They've been doing this for over 35 years. It started out with Matthew's dad, and they're still doing business today. Welcome back. I'm your friend Scotty Ray, and yesterday wouldn't have been complete without some gunfire, and we had our share of this. Again, just to give you a visual of where this happened, I was in a meeting. I knew it happened. No one was hurt. Thank goodness. It was just gunfire shell casings. But if you're at North Hill Street and you were to stand in front of Northcrest Baptist Church and look south,
35th
Avenue, down at that next intersection there at 36 is where this would happen at.
Oh, at the four-way stop at 45th Avenue?
Yeah.
I mean 45th Street.
4300 block of 36th Avenue, which is right down.
Yeah.
So, again, no injuries, but it was a lot of gunfire in the area. No one was hurt. It was, Odie, several rounds of it as they sped away. The police are investigating it. They were there probably 30 to 45 minutes collecting evidence. And hopefully all of this will be tied into something, and they've got some video of who did this. Now, we had a boo-boo in Philadelphia yesterday.
Ooh.
And I called up to be sure that I was right on the information. And again, this stuff happens a lot. Either your foot hits the gas. In this case, a foot slipped off the brake and the car went woof.
That's happened before.
Right inside the store. This would be on Pecan Avenue at Nance's North Side shortstop. Philadelphia PD investigated that. Let me click on that picture there. See there? Could have been worse. But took out a couple windows, knocked out a cinder block or two. And fixable by all means there. And here's a different view of that there from the inside of the store there. No injuries whatsoever. Everybody was fine, but some glass to clean up as they do that in Philadelphia.
All right. Darn. Charlie Dunn Road. We're getting a report that a tree has fallen and has took a power line down with it. So Charlie Dunn Road.
That's going to be right past the industrial park in Meridian to your left there.
If you're in that area, and maybe we had somebody say, no, that was in Conhata. So be careful if you're in that area because you may not have power right now.
We also had a boo-boo on 22nd Avenue, and we had to go to the roof of the building to get a picture of it. Couldn't get there where we were at. Had to go to the roof, get a picture.
Did you?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. There we are.
Well.
26. We had a tire run off the car.
Oof. Oof.
Got it cleaned up, but it halted traffic there on that. One lane through there, and that's the best that could be done there.
Well, they could have gotten out and walked on the sidewalk. Just saying.
You could have. Got to leave your car though, Odie.
It wasn't going nowhere. Darn, it wasn't going nowhere. No way.
We had a major gas leak yesterday. This would be in the area of the 1600 block of 12th Avenue. These things happened. Nobody was hurt, but they had to turn some gas off to get it all straightened out. Those will happen from time to time.
That
also
wasn't an accident.
While I was down in the 35th Avenue with the gunfire, so couldn't help but notice that they were working on the roadway there also. Hopefully that'll be fixed up. They were doing some major work then, just had it blocked off for a little while. You'll run up on that from time to time throughout the city, and that was one of those areas there that they were working on there, Otis. I need to go back just to make sure, because sometimes stuff will sneak up on you and you don't realize it. Let's go back and take a look at radar while we're doing this. I don't want to be caught off guard. As we look to our west, again, that rain's still pretty hefty over here in the Smith County area.
Yeah.
In Philadelphia, it is flooding there. If you're traveling 19 out of Meridian, headed to Philadelphia, and this is going to be right there at House when the 4-lane ends, all up through Tucker, and then you'll get back into some 4-lane here, but that stretch there, that 2-lane, y'all be careful. Highway 15, woof, it's coming down. North of Union, anywhere through there, and then also, if you're going to be on 21, out past here's in Choctaw County Fairgrounds.
I was just fixing to say, they start tomorrow.
Yeah.
And they have been getting rain after rain after rain.
As we look at Kemper County, Preston, it is pouring there, all around there. The Methodist Church there, Chris at his place, sneaking up on Cyples Mills, and even over at Scuba Tech out to Giles, Mississippi, heavy rain. We'll put it all the way from Sickanacci Hill into Scuba. Look at that rain. Townsend area.
Wow. Yeah.
Sneaking up on the Cowboy Church up to Wakalak, Mississippi, as some call it. Known in some circles as Wahalik. And we'll barely get into the Bennsville area and then into Knoxville County. There were some showers as well. Highway 17, if you're headed to Livingston, Alabama on that route, 2-lane road there, be careful also across the line. York, Alabama, getting a lot of rain. And this eastern area out here by Southeast from the Boy Scouts all the way over to the racetrack there at Wyandotte. And even down here, we're getting some pretty good rains right there at Causeyville at the ball field up to the Girl Scouts. But again, from Delow, Puckett, Polkville, and those areas over to Raleigh, getting the worst that we have. We have no warnings at this time. The only thing that we're watching there is Clark County is some aerial flood watches still in effect and some flood watches for some rivers. But
one small area down there off the Chickasahey is there's a warning. Hopefully that's not going to be real bad. Their level is at 25. It's going to crest at 26 and a half. So they'll have a little bit of out of the banks.
Look at Wiggins, Mississippi. Y'all are getting wet too. So as you get back in here to Picayune and these areas all here, here's Slidell as you're headed 10 into Gulfport, Biloxi. You're going to get the lightning is rough there. Even along the beach this morning, if you took your vacation, you're getting wet. And everybody that has gone to the beach is encountering seaweed. Have you seen all that?
I heard somebody talking about it the other day. I mean, it's got to come from somewhere.
Oh, it's awful. I mean, it's like stacked and stink. I didn't realize that seaweed stunk so bad. Somebody said to compare it to south side of Chicago.
Maybe it'll be good for your glaucoma.
It may be there. So that's what we have happening weather-wise. We'll be right back. We got more coming up this morning as we travel along. Grass cutting season is here, and if you need a new lawnmower, drop in and visit our friends at Freeman Tractor on Highway 494. If you've got a big yard with acres and acres to mow, they have size yard you have. Freeman Tractor has the lawnmower that fits you and your budget. From 48-inch all the way up to 60, or the X-Mark lawnmower. Plenty of these to choose from. Also, they carry a complete line of LS tractors. Come by for a test drive today. Financing available. Visit our friends at Freeman Tractor, Highway 494.
On a hot day chasing crime in Meridian, to make a man thirsty, there's no better way than an ice-cold Coca-Cola to quench your thirst.
Or an ice-cold Diet Coke if you prefer that flavor.
No matter where you're at, stop by a local store and support that store and Meridian Coca-Cola. They're supporting us every day.
The Rock House, located at 5430 Highway 19 North, is ready for summer. From weed eaters to push lawnmowers to riding lawnmowers, they have one of the largest selections of chainsaws you can find, along with power tools and generators for backup power. Maybe you're in the market for a TV or a guitar, not to mention a large selection of diamond rings and Louis Vuitton purses. The Rock House even has a separate lobby for your pump.
Welcome back. And
yes.
Odie was asking me, is there power out where you'd mentioned where the tree
With that
is
tree, yeah. So Charlie Dunn Road right there. Rick, it looks like you might have power there at your house. You might have lucked out.
16 of y'all.
Yeah.
So that's what we've got when it comes to power outages in that area of the county. As always, update us if you've got a question, anything going on. We'd love to know about that as we track these storms.
No, we can let everybody else know exactly what's going on.
All right, we got a note that says there's a straight line winds put a tree and debris on I-20 westbound at 123. So there's some limbs in the road there between Lost Gap and the Chunky exit.
Okay.
Let's see here. Highway 15 south in Philadelphia. On highway south of 485, water over the road in the northbound lane.
I'm going to go ahead and say it again. Turn around, don't drown. We just had on Point Juanita Lake Road at the county line a road washed out. And if you don't realize that road's gone and you drive over it, you could be driving in it. Just be careful when you come upon water like that.
Also, Odie, we have a tree down that's going to be right close to where Western Garden is on Highway 80 West as you get into the 7100 block of Highway 80 West.
Going by the Moose Lodge.
Yep, right up there by the Moose Lodge. We got a tree blocking the road, so be careful in that area if you're out in there. We got a word about that.
Oh, Miss Rhonda just got power back in Quitman.
Ooh, I bet she's tickled to death.
Yeah, well, she was cooking some cheesecakes. She needed her oven to.
Well, we need her to have her oven.
Exactly.
Again, I don't know that I have an opinion on this deal that has been done with Iran. I don't know that I have an opinion yet. We do know that something has been signed. It gives us 60 days to kind of work out the things. Will these folks stick to it? They're not noted for staying with the deal.
They don't even have leadership really over there. They wanted to be able to sell fuel.
Correct. Now they're going to be opening up the strait. That's one of the things with it. Some things that I don't like that I'm hearing, regardless of whose money it is. I don't like for $300 billion to be given to anybody. that is bad folks for rebuilding. Although it may be their money and not taxpayer money, I don't like that. I also don't like the fact that I'm hearing they could have a missile. It doesn't excite me whatsoever.
I don't think there's enough to rebuild in my eyes.
There's not.
Catch my
it's
drift.
not nuclear, but it doesn't matter. I don't. We'll see what happens with this. Trey Gowdy, which I like him a lot, laid it down like this yesterday. He sat there. They were asking a question. He goes, I'm just a guessing man. And he goes, midterms are coming up. And that's the way he answered that. Appease and then probably go back later and finish.
We shouldn't have taken so long to create a bigger cleanup over there.
And
these people don't like us nor anybody else.
You cannot.
It's just it.
You don't deal with people like that.
No.
It's like dealing with somebody with an ice pick. You can't.
Yeah.
So we'll watch that very closely. Oh, yeah, I watched a video, and I can't show the video because I don't own it. But it shows and I don't know which generation it is. We were Z. Is that what we were?
We're generation Gen X.
We're X. Okay. The next one, Z. I don't know where the line goes through of what's right, what's wrong, but obviously
Gen Z and millennials, and
it's changed. We have two police officers. Yes. This is Chicago, and there's a video out there. You can Google it. Two police officers making an arrest. They have the suspects on the ground, and then they're attacked by the people watching. There's only two of them, and they can't take on 20 people. It's awful. A lack, as Buford T said, a lack of respect for the law.
Well, when you all of a sudden get 15 friends with you at an instant, a lot of these people start changing their mind. So if there's two of y'all, you just gained 30 friends.
Yeah.
So now there's 32 of you. And y'all know where I'm going. And you hate to say it, but you go to protecting a life. Tough stuff.
Bad. It's bad. I don't understand it there. I do not. Interest rates are holding steady. Thank goodness they haven't gone up. We're hoping that they will stay where they are. We have somebody in Illinois, how you waste taxpayer dollars.
Yeah.
There is absolutely nothing wrong with doing things with your family. But when you rent a helicopter and then charge it to the city that you work in is not good. The executive director of Markham Park in the District of Illinois brought it on in and had pictures made for her daughter with a helicopter. Charged it to the city. Taxpayers aren't happy right now.
And kids were out playing and they had to move away because you had a helicopter.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Just not smart there. People start investigating you there.
Yeah.
Here's another instance of judges. I often talk about judges and do your job. Read the Constitution, how laws are supposed to. And we have so many judges that interpret the law from the way it was written. A man that had 35 prior arrests, he had 100 other charges on his. Think about that, 100 charges. Attacked a woman with a knife, kicked her, beat her, bit her, done the same thing. She was pregnant on top of all of this. I just don't understand. This was in Charlotte is where this took place. I get bent out of shape when I get into stories like that.
That's why we have the mindset that we have, is because there's no repercussion of people's actions.
And it gives you that false sense of what you're going to do to me.
Yeah. Oh, and false sense. That's the thing. What are you going to do to me? Nothing. Okay. I'm going to go do it again because you don't care.
Another thing that happened is, and it's like this comes in waves. Another airplane has crashed. This would be in Laredo, Texas. Right into the highway it did. A group of guys that were workers. And you could tell they're workers because they had a bunch of shovels. The plane goes down. It is on fire. You got to give them credit. They jump out of the truck and they're trying to beat the windshield out of an airplane. Now, airplane windshields are thicker than thick. They finally managed to pry the door open. They get 5 people out. One perished in in the crash. He didn't make it, and he ended up being the guy that probably bought the airplane. He
But
didn't make
because
it.
of them, 4 did.
Yeah, five or six
got
people
out
on the plane.
safe. That's awesome.
You can't give them a that a boy. They were on it. The plane was on fire, and they stayed till they got that cabin door pried open.
Wow.
And
good job,
Laredo, Texas. I'm glad of that. Whew. Some of the stories there. Let's go back locally and see what I've missed this morning. There was a few other things that happened in the neighborhood yesterday. Let's see here. Quitman, they were giving out sandbags yesterday because we got those flood warnings. And if you hadn't gotten one, you're still working on that. Go see the city of Quitman. They'll help you out this morning of what you need in Clark County. Also, speaking of...
look at the baby deer.
This is McKee Farms down in Clark County. A new generation being coming out there. And then he's just trying to check out the old camera.
What that is.
So Clark County making all kinds of news this morning there. Let's see what we wanted to bring this up. The Evangel Temple, as we've asked each of you, if you've got a vacation Bible school, we feel that it's important that kids go to church, learn a little bit. The Evangel Temple has got theirs coming your way. Vacation Bible School, June 21st through the 23rd. If you'd like to have it there, and family night on the 24th. There's all the information. We've got it on the page, and hopefully you can make it to some of these.
Yeah. Bring your kids and let them see different ones. And get a little bit of Jesus in them. We all need Jesus.
Yes, we do. Sometimes more so than others.
Yeah.
We'll be right back. We got birthdays and a whole lot more coming.
Don't stop my shower. Oh, dark is shame.
My friend Dave had to come up with a new shower song after getting his new tankless water heater. Tankless water heaters from Environment Masters for showers that never end. Get $1,000 off any new tankless. Or take advantage of 0% financing. Environment Masters. Hassle-free plumbing, electrical, and AC.
Hey, is somebody there? Honey?
Spring is here. It's time to get your lawn looking its best with Kubota mowers. Parish Tractor's Kubota Z232 KW42 is the perfect mower for a pristine lawn. And now, you can own one with payments as low as $95 a month. Visit Parish Tractor today and take advantage of this amazing offer. 2.99% APR financing now through 6/30/25. See us or go to KubotaUSA.com for more information.
More than a tractor store.
The Precast Group, offering you the best selection when it comes to a storm shelter. Located on 145 South in Meridian, where they offer above-ground shelters that can be installed in your home as you're built in, are conveniently located right outside your home.
I was making sure we didn't get any more updates of road closings or anything.
State games got beach volleyball at the Bulldog Beach on 493. So a 2-man team plays for the state game Saturday. So get your team registered if you hadn't. I don't know if it's too late or not, but go out there and get in on it, and or go out there and watch if you like to play or watch a little volleyball.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Let me see here. Let's see. I don't know how to get away from that. Let me just go to my radar. I don't know where that come from. We do now, if I am reading this right, we have a something's going on here. Let me refresh here, Odie, and see if we can get this thing to work right. Into the south. We have a tornado watch that is in effect until 5 o'clock. This is going to include portions of southwestern Alabama, Florida Panhandle, Louisiana, and southeast Mississippi. This will include Wayne County is involved in this as we look at this until 5 p.m.
Wow. Y'all, take caution, be careful, find out what your plan is for your family and be able to implement that plan. Where's everybody going to go? Where's everybody going to stay? Have you got all of your important papers? Have you got your medications and copies of it? Do you have some extra cash? Do you have your yard wind proof, all your outside toys and furniture secured, any of that, so you don't have a bunch of projectiles that could tear up your house or your neighbor's house. Just be cautious. Know if you get involved in that, you're in the line of a tornado. Get out, but also have protection for your feet, have protection for your head. Get weather alerts. You can sign up for Lauderdale County. Get weather alerts so you know where these storms are to keep you safe.
And as we get this, well, that's acting ugly. We'll do it that way.
There we go.
As you'll see there from Mandeville, Bogalusa, Hattiesburg, Laurel, and this will cut right across here at Wayne. As I told you, this stuff was going to go a little bit south of us. And this goes up. And as you'll see here, it goes to the east of Meridian, right over in here, Selma, over to Bruton. These areas there, Pensacola to Crestview, Florida. Tornado watch until 5 p.m. So watch these storms. We'll have more as the evening goes to update you on all of this. All right, let's see. I want to here we go. All right, let me turn off radar where we can show this a little bit better here.
Karina, yes, if you've got a trampoline, turn that dude over. We have seen trampolines travel long distance. So, yeah, turn them suckers over.
Odie, we've got several tornado warnings here, and let's just get into this while we're live here so everybody will know what we're doing. I see 1, 2, 3 tornado warnings in the state of Mississippi right now. We'll start here. And this tornado warning remains in effect for eastern Perry and west central Greene counties. A few moments ago, radar indicated a thunderstorm capable of producing a tornado 8 miles south of Beaumont, 16 miles northeast of Wiggins. Now, this is radar indicated as we look at this storm. Let's go to our next one as we get in here right around Wiggins. This is a tornado warning for southern Perry and central Stone County until 8:45. So we got 41 minutes remaining on this one. Severe thunderstorm capable of producing a tornado was located over Perkinston, or 6 miles south of Wiggins, moving northeast at 25 miles an hour. Now let's go down to our third one that we've got here. And this is going to be for western central Harrison and east central Hancock County until 8:45. Radar picked that up at 7:55. Now let's turn back radar on and just see how bad this looks.
Now remember, a radar can pick up rotation.
Correct.
But just because you have rotation, if it's not touching the ground, it's not a tornado. It's a funnel cloud. But you can see that rotation. And then that one thing that you'll see is warnings going out. But be cautious during all this, because it doesn't take but half a second for that tornado or that funnel cloud to touch down, and when it does, it can hang down there for a while. The amount of trees, they're hard to see. Rain wrapped sometimes will cut down on the visibility.
And right here is where we've got this equipment as we look at this flood warning until 3 o'clock on the 22nd. So it's a few days on this as that water could climb here. Now, this is what is strange. As you look at the National Weather Service out of Mobile, Alabama, has included Livingston, Utah. These areas here is a part of that tornado watched area. And though Meridian and Clark County sit next to it, were not included in Norris Kemper. But Livingston, Demopolis, Uniontown, Alabama, all the way over to Selma is involved in this. And you have to get in this area here from Laurel. That's Jones County and Wayne County before we pick up the first one, and then go into Jones and all this area all the way to Gulfport, Biloxi, over to Picayune, and across Slidell is under this as well. But all of that yellow is under a tornado watch through 5 p.m. this afternoon.
And just remember, now these storms, they don't look up and say, oh, wait a minute, we wasn't forecasted in this area. We can't do anything till we cross that state line. They can change. They can move east. They can move west. They can move north. That's what generally looks like it. But just because it stays on that state line and to the east does not mean that we're completely 100% out of this threat. We don't think so. It doesn't look like it, but you've always got to be prepared for it.
I don't know why that where you were talking about that it doesn't know the side which side to be on. You know what ran through my mind? Did you ever watch Mel Brooks' Men in Tights?
Oh yeah.
Do you remember the stream scene
where they were on the bridge or
where
whatever?
they were going to fight over? And he goes, "I'm here now.
Yeah.
I'm here now." He was jumping back across, and they were going to fight over who crossed.
Yeah.
Okay. It's funny. I don't care who you are. They got that scene, if you remember, from the Kevin Costner battle there, where he really fought that old boy. That was serious there. Yeah. But we've got serious weather to our south that we're watching. Tornadic activity has happened south of us as we watch this morning. Nothing immediately around the Meridian area. Let's pull it back up, Odie, and show everybody of this. Here's Philadelphia getting flooded. Scuba getting a lot of rain also out to our west from Jackson, Mississippi, Ridgeland, Morton, as we get into these areas here around Raleigh and Smith County. A lot of rain, but no warnings associated with this. Livingston, Alabama, getting pounded right now also. A little bit there at York over at the trucking. Got a little bit happening there. Right there at Cuba. McElroy getting wet this morning. So that's what we've got when it comes to weather at this point. Now, we're going to be behind the scenes all day watching these threats.
Wear your high top boots today.
Yes, sir.
You're gonna need it.
You'll be wet.
Yeah.
Again, if you encounter something, please let us know. Decatur, Mississippi, right now, not a lot going on as you pull that back up. Here's Decatur right up here. See, nothing happening there. Out to you're gonna get wet. It's to your west, but right now nothing. So we'll watch it closely there. All right, we got any birthdays, Odie?
We got a few of them coming in. We got Bailey Podvin. We got JoJo Harrison, Tanya Maddox, Devon Talbert, William Smiley. I know William Shirley, and it just come out. William Smiley, Dennis Hicks, Karina Jones. Good morning, Karina's here with us every day. And Eli Frank having birthdays today. So, yeah.
Now, again, we're going to get some weather noonish as it comes to Lauderdale County, but the worst that we're going to see is Clark County, Wayne County, where we have this tornado watch that is out now for Wayne County and east into Alabama. We'll be all over it, watching it closely for you throughout the day. We certainly appreciate you joining us. And Odie, I have to ask you, you got our Bible verse?
I just clicked it, so let's see. It's taking us to 1 John 2, verse 3. Whoever claims to live in him must live as Jesus did. You know, Christian means to be Christ-like, to lead, let Jesus lead us and teach us how to live like him, trust him, obey him, and then we can live with him in the kingdom of heaven. And that's our main goal, is to impress him with the way we act every single day. Y'all have a wonderful day. Be safe out there. Stay dry. Don't get on the roads if you don't have to. But understand that the weather is unpredictable. No matter what we tell you, no matter what goes out, it can always change. Always stay weather-wise during these systems that we see come through. Y'all have a wonderful day. We love you. Friday, be here tomorrow. Everybody coming?
No.
No, just gonna be three of us.
We'll have a four.
So,
but she bless her heart, she can't make it.
Well,
she's on vacation 290.
Did you imagine how much rain we've gotten, what that'd do to her hair?
Oh, it'd mess it up. It'd mess it up there. So we'll have a special guest on Friday in Julia's place, and it will be Greg's birthday. Do you know that?
It will.
Oh, we don't.
He's older.
He's older. Do you know his age?
56.
56.
Yeah.
So okay. We'll see y'all on today's tomorrow.
Friday.
Wow.
Whoop, whoop. Y'all have a good one. We love y'all.